Hola everyone.
Hi.
Hello from Buenos Aires. Today we, for the first time, decided to go outside Buenos Aires and check out one interesting place which is called Tigre. We don't know exactly how to get there because usually you go there from Retiro station in Buenos Aires. However, when today we decided to go there, turned out that it's not working and it's under construction.
Yeah.
But we have different option that is called Belgrano Sea. However, we are not sure whether there is a train going from there or just bus. So let's hope for the best. See
Yeah.
you there.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
So we are at the train station, Belgrano Sea. So when you come up, the entrance is very easy and you will see it says Trenes a Tigre. And then on the other side it says Trenes a Retiro. So we need Tigre one. So now we need to find ours. People usually go from here, from Retiro. However, it's closed now, so this orange one is Belgrano Sea, and until the very end will be Tigre. The train during the weekend comes every 20 minutes and during the work days every 15 minutes. So we have to wait another 15 minutes or so. Here in Tigre. Actually, the road was very nice. I was worried that it might not be very comfortable or it might be very confusing. However, it's super easy. Everything is very clear. So if you are hesitating to come here from Buenos Aires, I think it will be very, very easy.
And we think it was very cheap.
Also very cheap, yes. I couldn't find the prices, like the exact prices, but approximately, as we understand, it costed us 30 pesos.
Regular
Yeah,
ride.
like regular ride inside Buenos Aires city. So almost same, even though the destination takes around how much? 40 minutes or so. Yeah, so now we will have some rest somewhere, drink some beer, and then start exploring Tigre. So we found some nice place, a little cozy place where we decided to sit. Look what they have in the toilet. Looks scary. It's like some operation before you go to the toilet. First place that we saw when we came out from the train station is Cerveceria. The beer. So cheers. Cheers. We had some beers and we're out now to have a walk around Rio Tigre. It's a little delta, I believe, in Tigre, right at the station of Tigre. This is catamaranes that you can use to travel across delta of Tigre, but there are also the small ones on the other side that you can use also as a public transport, and we hope that we will figure it out and show you around. Some of these ships offer you a special tour, so it's for tourists mostly. But it also depends that trips can be very different. As I read, you can take longer trips. There are some paid trips that is where is included some lunch. Some of them last for 1 hour, some of them for 2 hours. So it's very different. However, we decided not to take any long trips and just to mostly walk on foot and maybe try out this public transport on small ships because it's also much cheaper. And after Buenos Aires, I think the air is much fresh here, and as if we came here like some resort to like have some rest. And it's only like 1 hour away from Buenos Aires, but you feel like you went somewhere far away to spend your weekend at. So it's like something new, and if you get bored with the city of Buenos Aires, I think it's a great way to like change your atmosphere. And it smells like, you know, when you are at the sea, like this watery smell, like fresh, and also weather is nice, so we are lucky about that. There are also many like stops like this where they offer you some tours. For example, this one is for 1,500. I also saw that you can negotiate with them, you can discuss with them the price, so you might even have a chance to find something cheaper. Right at the coast, there are also like some small seats that you can have, and people sit there and just having some lunch. So I think that's also great. Like you don't even have to go anywhere. You can just sit in the greenery, take some food, some drinks, and enjoy some views. There is also a special place like rails for kayaking, so they can go right into the delta. Kayaking is definitely a thing here. So if you love it, I think that's your place. And here is a small explanation how Argentinians love my tea. They have these special things where you can get hot water. But here I think it costs money, but we saw a lot that are free, and you for free get some hot water all the time. However, at the same time, getting cold water is not so easy, because every time we walk around the parks and let's say we don't have any water with us and we want to drink, we are used to a lot of water in Tbilisi. I think there is a lot. But here it's very hard to find some water to drink. Mostly hot one. Yeah. On the other side where we are, it's a huge amusement park. So if you come here with kids, I think it's amazing for them. And very close to the coast, you will see a lot of buildings that have like this German architecture or Bavarian architecture. I'm not sure at this moment. Looks very nice. Yeah. One of the monuments you will find here is Monument al Romero. This exists here to give some glory to the oarsmen of Argentina. And there are names of different people across here. I'm not sure if you can see this. These are the names of different oarsmen clubs or teams, as I understand. I'm not a huge fan of such things, but I guess something or some people they want to respect. We found some monument that it's a wall, and this is the holes from some huge bullets. That's crazy. We found some cute little park and little cozy. Next we are going to Naval Museum of Tigre. Naval Museum. Let's check it out. So the tickets cost 200 pesos. They work until 5 p.m. So you can just come here, and you also have to leave your bag if you have some big backpack. Here you can find a lot of small ship models. Some guns. A big work of art. So this is a very detailed one. Of course, a big plus when you can speak some Spanish, because you don't really understand everything, because every time you see something, they have some writings, the explanation, what it is, the history, but you don't understand anything at all. This is my size. Actually, I haven't been to any museum for a while, like for a very long time, and we rarely go to museums because sometimes at the end they all look very similar, especially if it's some paintings, because you can just see the pictures on the internet. But here it's something new, and also it doesn't have any connection with your culture, so that's why it's very interesting. Uniform. Looks nice. Would you wear something like this?
No.
Why not?
Maybe on Halloween.
We found a demo version of some chess, but I guess it has some more history. This is some wooden stick inside the rock. I'm not even sure what it's for. A very old gun. Rifle. Looks like a huge marshmallow. Look at this, such a tiny house. So cute. There is some tiny human there. Captain walking around. He looks very serious. Look at this. Like as if it was stuck with something really big. That's crazy. We found a boss chest with some goodies. Such a detailed door. I imagine how much time you need for this, to make this. Like every single detail. You know, you look at this and you want to touch it and you're like, but you know that you're gonna get kicked. And here is more like inner part. I'm not even sure what all this is. Like some small room, some parts of the ship. Then again, some small rooms. Like it's so detailed. How do you even do this? Oh, I see small bedroom. Tiny, tiny bathroom. Oh, I found a little penguin. Hello. And this is also part of the ship. You know, you cannot touch it unfortunately, but I really wish I could. Some equipment for colder countries. This looks so stylish. Funny coincidence is that I'm reading Moby Dick right now, and I saw some things here that reminds me of this book. I'm not a huge fan of naval things, but it's kind of made me like associate with this book. This is some combat uniform and a knife. Even the toilet sign has a mermaid. I am mermaid. Then there is another section of a lot of grenades, I don't know, bombs, like heavier equipment. Like look at this. Like this is so massive. That's crazy. This museum is much, much larger than you think, because we thought we would like, okay, 20 minutes is okay. But no, you need maybe like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, maybe even 1 hour, because it's never ending at all. We found a big ship, like actually big one. Is this the real one? Yeah. This is definitely not a model anymore. We took so many pictures and videos that the camera is dead, so we are outside now. This is the final place, which is just as interesting as inside. Didn't even imagine that this place would take so much time that my camera would die, but I think it's worth it. Definitely amazing place, very interesting. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really interesting. We can recommend it.
Definitely. I think you can come only for this. Like, even only this museum is enough. It's really interesting. And we are done for today with Tigre, because actually we thought that in one day we would see everything. However, our cameras are dead, we are tired, it's almost end of the day, and
hungry.
And hungry. Yeah. So Tigre is the place that I guess if you want to be on a slow pace, one day is not really enough. You need at least 2 days to enjoy this place. Like not just to go fast and see everything, but to actually enjoy this place. I think 2 days is enough. One day is not. So that's why we think that probably we'll make a second video about Tigre. We will come here again, as now we need some rest, we need some food. So make sure to comment whether you liked Tigre. Make sure to like our video and also subscribe down below to keep updated with our next videos.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.